Hey, whippersnappers, it's Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Minecraft on the PixelmonXO server. Yikes. Today, we are going to be doing a little bit of work on the Pokeball shop, as I kind of promised you guys we would be. So, let's go ahead. Oop, took a screenshot. Let's go ahead and... how do we want to do that? Let's head in here. So... if you guys remember, a couple of episodes ago, we talked about the Pokeball shop that we're going to be setting up at spawn there. Let's see, that's going to have to stay for the time being. This one might have to stay too. Okay, so let me start here. Let's get those out of the way for the moment. There's a couple in here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, I set this up in here because I was setting up our furnace area in here over at spawn, or not at spawn, at our J&I, New Sproutshire, I think is what we ended up calling this place. And I mean, this was for personal use, but I think, you know, for personal use as well as for just future use for J&I in general, we are going to be moving the Pokeball operation to spawn to the shop because it'll be able to render out all of these. We need to replace this chest. Oh my gosh, these Pokemon are loud. It would be able to render out all of the cooking Pokeballs and things like that very quickly, and so I think that'll end up being better in the long run. To have it there so we can dump a bunch of Pokeballs into the, good Lord, Arbok, relax, would you, good gravy. Okay, so we picked up some uncooked here, that's fine. There's something, oh, right. I need to steal a little bit away from Jay. I saw he was cooking up bricks. Jay, I'm gonna steal a little bit of this, take 8, that's enough for 2 stacks. I think that'll be plenty for now. And I will replace that. He's collecting all that brick for his gym, but I think he's still a ways away from that. So I will definitely be replacing this brick. I gotta go out to the swamp to do some catching for the gym eventually anyway. So we will make sure to go out there and collect up some clay for him while we are out there. But for now, we're gonna grab a little bit of this, and then we're gonna head back to spawn. So, I mentioned in the last episode that today we would be working on the Pokeball shop, which is what we're going to be doing. I've done a little bit of work there, and so I'll show you guys a bit of progress that we've made, and we'll then continue to work on some stuff here. Mainly, my goal for today is going to be to set up the Pokeball furnace so that we can cook that stuff up while we're there, and we're going to set it up pretty much how we had it there in New Sproutshire, except for we're going to have a little more attractive, because what I'm going for, well, we'll talk about what I'm going for when we get there, but let's head that way. Yes. All right. Sully. Lewick. All right. So, you guys can see here coming into view now. I've been doing some work. I built this kind of pavilion sort of area. Ooh, 1 second. Sorry, I've got to catch every Vulpix I see till I find here we go, false swipe. Till I find a drought one. We got to catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. All right. So yeah, what I'm going for with this build is going to be more of like a nope. It's going to be more of a kind of like old-timey blacksmith place. And so we've got this pavilion here. And what we're going to be doing in here is, what we want to have is, so like in most blacksmiths, they've got like a forge there where they're like tempering the steel and things like that. Our forge is going to be for apricorns, and we may, I may put a little different looking small section for potentially working with the aluminum, or not, we're not aluminum. I don't know. One little furnace here, something that looks kind of 4G for maybe iron ore or whatever. Mostly the iron we're going to be using for this is probably going to come out of the iron farm, which is over in the bank. I'm pretty sure I've showed you guys the bank, but I keep putting up buildings here at spawn, so I can never remember what I have or have not showed you guys. I think this is the bank? Bank, yes. So they've moved the iron farm into here, and at one point it had gotten pretty good. It was like almost a row and a half in here. But I mean, this iron is available to anybody, so we can come get iron like there if we need to. Or if we get a bunch of ores that we need to cook up, we'll potentially make a little side furnace for that. But today I want to get this furnace reset up. So let's see, we've got our chests. So we need our output chests there. Yep. All right, and then we've got our hoppers. So we need, let's see, we need those on top for, come on. There we go. Those on top, which will feed in the apricorns, and then these on the back, which will feed in the ferni. Wait, why do I have two? Oh, because I gotta do these. In fact, we probably need to do those first. Well, we still have access. Okay. There we go. All right. Now it'll work. And then we want to, I guess we're, okay, and then, there we go. All right. Okay, so essentially that's what we need, but we got all this brick because I want to make something that looks pretty nice here, and we're going to be using. So I guess I should explain a little bit more about what we're doing here. So like I said, we're doing this old-timey kind of blacksmith's shop. And so we're going to have out here, can't even see that little anvil there. Out here we're going to have, you know, in the pavilion is going to be like the work area. And here's where we'll craft the Pokeballs and do all of our blacksmith work. But then in the rest of this area, there's going to be the actual shop. And so, like, part of it is going to be the storage area. Part of it will be, like, the area where people can come in and actually collect the Pokeballs that they need, drop their payment off, things like that. And, yeah, so there will be an actual building in here as well, inside this courtyard. And then we have the pavilion here. So, yeah. All right, so let me drop building the work areas and put down crafting bench and stuff. Alrighty, so I know I'm going to need some slabs, so we'll make some slabs to start. I know I'm going to need some stairs, so we'll make some stairs. Alright, so, let's think about this. So what I want to do is we want to make kind of a forge fireplace looking deal. Make like a mantle-y kind of thing here. Maybe we want to curve that in a little. Yeah, let's do that. Just to give some variety in shape to the build. There we are. All right. It's looking good already, actually. One thing I knew I wanted. Do I have cobble over here? Yeah, we got some cobble. Gonna want a little bit of cobble fence, or wall? What is this stuff called now? Cobblestone wall. Yeah, we'll take a little bit of that. That in there to kind of tie in the furnace texture. I don't know about that. Let's try putting some stairs. Yeah, I'll take that. That looks fine. Okay, so let's say we'll put another full block there. Yep, looks good. Another one here. Yeah, all right. So then we need, let's see, because these are going to be, actually going to need to build this up here as well. Griffin. What? I can't. None of these attacks will kill it. Hold on. Gotta get Metagross out. There we go. Alright, and then we'll put that there. It's gonna be kind of a bulky thing. I think we might actually need to take out part of this wall to really get it going. Yeah, okay, so just these two here. Potentially. Alright, so then we're gonna have something like that, and then we need to be able to access this chest. So what I think we're gonna do is, let's get some cobble here for a second. I think we're gonna do something like this. Yeah, because then we can come up here and we can just hit that, because in here we're gonna put our fuel. So that's gonna be the fuel drop point. And I had some extra fuel in here. Let me grab that real quick. Did that filter properly? Does each one have? Yeah, all right, perfect. That worked out nicely. Sometimes it was a gloom. I thought it was a Cyndaquil or something. Not that I care either way, I guess. But all right, so we'll put the fuel in there. That works out well. Looking good. All right, so from here, let's get a look at this. Yeah, I mean, it's a blacksmith's forge. I'm liking it so far. All right, so what I think I'm gonna do though is, because I mentioned last episode that what I want these to be mainly like 15 to 20 minute episodes. We're at about 12-minute mark right now, and I want to do a couple of other things with you guys today beyond, well, not a couple, but maybe we'll go do some Pokemon-y stuff here in a bit. But I don't want to waste the entire episode working on this and then be done. So I'm going to take a quick cut. I'm going to finish off the forge here, and maybe we'll set up some stuff in here as well. Maybe head back to the village, gather some things. I don't know. But we will come back in just a second, and I'll show you guys the finished product. So hang in there. Alrighty, guys, welcome back. Very close to done with this thing here. It actually didn't. There's just a couple more steps. Half the reason why I cut was because I needed to take a quick peek at my creative world there for a second. But no, I think we're just about done here. Let's a couple more stairs, and then we should be good to go. So pretty much just finished off what we've been doing. We've got a little bit of you know, it tiers up into the actual chimney here, which goes up through the roof. And then, if we can get this crap off our bar, we can jump on Metagross here. Oh, I miss having ender pearls. I need to go cadaver hunting. We need our cobble out. So just finishing off the chimney cap, which we're going to use a little stair magic for. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. So that is done. The little forge area. Got our chimney. Oh, there we go. Got our cobble. All right. So there's the chimney. I've made it a little taller than it seems like it might need to be, just so you can see it over the roof as you're coming. That might be a little tall. I might need to bring that down a bit, but I'm okay with it for now. Yeah. Okay. Great. So this is done then. We've got some apricorns here, so let's throw these in, make sure that it seems to be working, which it does. Fantastic. We're cooking along. All right, I also want to quickly, yeah, that's not bad. But mainly I want to do that because I wanted to do that. How's that look? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, okay. This just felt a little boxy for me up front, and that helps to break it up just enough that I'm happy with it. All right, perfect. Great. Fantastic. We could potentially... No, I don't want to mess with it anymore. But yeah, so there we go. Our forge is in. Let's clean this area up a little bit. But yeah, so then we're going to have, like I said, we're going to have the shop in here. This is going to be the work area. And then the shop's going to be in... Ooh, God, my computer is lagging like crazy. My shop's going to be in here. The storage room's going to be in here. Let's grab a handful of... handful more apricorns, and we'll throw those in there. Wow, that's a big Sentra. Check that out. Whoa! Alrighty. Yeah, it's really warm here today, and I don't think the air conditioning's working very well because it's really warm in this room. And you guys can probably hear I started taking the time to actually cancel out some of the background noise in the videos. Or at least I figured out how to do it in my editing software, which is good because my God, my computer has been loud lately, and I think it's so loud right now. I think I really need to. There's never like a time where it's like, oh, I really don't need my computer today, where I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm going to take this thing apart, I'm going to pull everything out, I'm going to dust everything off, because my computer, like my actual terminal's not really in a good accessible place. My desk has kind of a large overhang on it, and so it's kind of tucked under the overhang in the corner there. And I mean, it's not like, it's got area to ventilate for sure, but it's just, it's a pain to get in and out. Like I can't access it real well. So being able to, you know, get it out and clean everything off and everything, I need to do it, but it's going to be like a day-long ordeal, just getting everything out, then getting it cleaned up, getting everything set back up, all that sort of thing. Like I won't be able to use my computer for like a day, probably. So I need to do that though, because yikes, it's burning up. Oh, we've got even more apricorns here. Awesome. Pop those in there, and we're at spawn, so they should cook along very nicely. Those will all filter in. But yeah, so there we go. There's the start of the forge. We'll do some more detailing work. I mean, not all this is going to be functional. Obviously, we've got this thing. We'll put a couple of other cooler looking things in here. You know, just stuff to make it look nice. We'll do maybe get some coal blocks or something. And then I got to work on the actual store. But yeah, anyway, I think that's all we're going to do today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll do some Pokemon related stuff next time for sure. Just really needed to get that going. And so now that's cooking away with our apricorns, and we can focus on setting up the shop and stuff, and we should be good to go. I really like the detail and stuff that went into like this, even if I didn't add some of it here. And so I want to make sure that the shop is an attractive example, represents us well. What is that? Oh my gosh, that's a giant Poochyena. Look at this thing. Oh, it's a boss. Well, here we go. We'll do some boss stuff, or some Pokemon stuff now. We'll defeat this yellow boss. Mightyena might not be the best person for that, or Metagross might not be the best person for that. That's a big Poochyena. That's Meteor Mash. Oh, all right, that worked. Duskstone, Sunstone, Echoed Voice, Orb. What's this one? Substitute. None of that's super useful. I could potentially find a use for Substitute. But yeah, anyway, so there we go. We got a Pokemon battle today. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure those likes, comments, subscriptions for me, guys, and I will see you guys all back here next time. I'll show you the progress that I've made on the shop, and then we'll probably go do some more catching and or training or something. I don't know. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure those likes, comments, subscriptions for me, guys, and I'll see you all back here next time. Have a good one.